And we are live. After months of being held down and oppressed, I am back. Today's a great day because my channel's finally free of the copyright strike, so I feel great about that. Let me move this over here a little bit. Let me get this out of the way. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, I took the longest rest period I've ever taken in all the time of me doing this channel. I did not stream since... So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 5 days. 5 days I did not stream, which is unheard of for me. So we've got a couple things going on here that I kind of want to do. Number one, I want to show you something I got in the mail today for Blood Bowl. But our big thing is we are having a Blood Bowl tournament that is going to start next Wednesday. I may do one more exhibition match beforehand, but we've got all our teams set and ready to go. Some of them are actually all stacked up and painted over there. Monster X, how are you? It's good to be back. I'm just happy the strike is done. I think it finishes today. But that's the most important thing, and what we're going to do is we're going to start doing all the really good things now because we don't have anything holding us back. Again, no bitterness, but it's been a very long 3 months, and it's been painful. It has been painful to watch things happen the way they have happened and decline on the channel because of this thing. Fine, no big deal. All right, so anyways, we're doing a Blood Bowl tournament to see who's going to make it in as the number 1 and number 2 seeds to the big tournament that is going to come out with the new rules. Now, the way this is going to work, I have 16 teams that I'm going to be picking from. Only 8 are going to qualify for this tournament. The ones that come in first and second place will have buys in this. It's either 12 or 14 team tournament. What is going to happen is those 2 teams that get the buys, when they win, whoever wins is going to get extra money to apply to their team, okay, and 10 star player points. The second place team will get 5 player points, 5-star player points, and be able to put them wherever they want. This coincides because they are going to have buys while these other teams are going to buy. Now, the teams that play in this, if they do not win, of course, and they are eliminated, they are eligible to play in the big tournament that will have all the new rules. We have tons and tons of great teams. We've got halfling teams. We've got orc teams. We've got all kinds of teams. Hi, Rob. You had to come on as I am cooking, didn't you? Well, I was waiting for my copyright strike to go away, and it finally went away. And, yeah, so that's the first thing I do. But a lot of really exciting things. The tournament, I've thought long and hard, and I've worked hard. And in the time that I've been off for the last 5 days, I've worked very hard on 2 things. Rumble Slam, Blood Bowl, and making sure I have everything set for Monday's big Frostgrave, which a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. And then after that, we are going to be doing Shadow Deep very soon. So Rangers of Shadow Deep. We have a lot of games that are painted and ready to go. I'm getting ready to get some work done on my hand, so we're going to be playing a lot of games. It has been, like I said, it has been a long 3 months, and the channel has been extremely bogged down, and I'm okay with it. We're just gonna keep cranking along and do the best we can, and that's for sure. All right, so what we're doing here today is I'm going to be drawing teams, and then you are going to be seeing where they're positioned. So you'll be able to pick out the games, and I will schedule the games because we're going to do 1 game a week. Now, I want to show you something too, that once we get the field set, I'm going to take this board off, and I want to show you a nice little tool I got for Blood Bowl that's really remarkable, because what it's going to do, it's going to help me a lot in what I'm doing, keep me, listen, I know this game about as well as anybody, but the neat thing about it is this thing is going to help me along and keep everything kind of close and not make it too cluttered. I've practiced a lot offline. All right, let's go to our top-down view and get this started. So here we go. We have the positions, and as you can see, there's numbers next there. They don't mean anything. What they do mean, though, is I'm going to be rolling a D8, and just in all fairness, and that is where the teams are going to go. These 8 teams are going to have a chance to have a bye, which means they will not come out until the quarterfinals of the huge tournament that we will be doing. Because the way I figure this, there's 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So we've got 7 weeks. By then, I believe that the new Blood Bowl will be out, and then we will be doing a huge tournament with these 2 teams as a bye for the huge new edition that's going to be coming out. We're going to be doing a 16-team tournament. All right. So I'm going to draw, and our first team is going to be Norsica. Norsica, yes, the Norsemen. I think I have them right over here, matter of fact, because I have to work on them a little bit more. Yes, my Norsica Rampagers are going to be the first team to enter the tournament. So, where are they going to go on the bracket? That is what counts here. All right, so we are going to roll. And we're going to find out where this team is going to go. And, well, there you go. They're going in the 4th slot right here, which more than likely means that they're going to be one of the first teams to play. So, Norsica, congratulations. You've made it into the tournament. And this is a great day. And you can hear everybody cheering that Norsica is going to be part of the tournament. Sorry, I just... there we go. All right. Let's see who's next. Yes, it's going to be interesting. And I'm not looking. And, well, it is the Dwarf Giants. The Dwarf Giants have made it into the tournament. Where are they going to be seated? Where are the dwarfs? The dwarfs. Right? All right. I believe that's an 8. Yes, that is an 8 by the weird sound. So the dwarves. The dwarves have a nice position here. The Dwarf Giants. They are in. Congratulations to everybody. I know they were sitting by the TV waiting to find out if they were going to make it in. And yes, the Giants are in there. Classic Norse team. Very cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have been really working hard on getting everything to where it needed to be. So much that we... I didn't even finish the dwarf token, but it was in there. All right. Our next team. The Gouged Eye. Yes. The Bloody Orcs are in. Who will they be facing? The Orcs. Where are they going to end up? 6. 6. Oh, we still do not have a matchup yet. But the Orcs are on the board. Orcs. Dem Orcs. What's Blood Bowl without the Orcs, right, folks? All right. So far, we don't have a matchup. We have one more slot over here, but then we're going to have to start putting people in places. Oh, Nelly. I need to get Blood Bowl back on my game table. But Rumble Slam owns the table right now. Well, listen, Kyle, I'll be honest with you. I'm just working on, a matter of fact, Lord of the Rings. As a matter of fact, they're over there. They're being painted. Trying to get them done before too much work has to be done on me. Almost done with those, and I got a couple other things. And we'll be starting our Rumble Slam League sooner than you think. Yeah, we've got a lot of neat things going on. All right, next team. Let's see who it's going to be and who is going to make it. And it is the Chaos All-Stars. They have made it. Congratulations to the Chaos All-Stars, who I just finished painting last night. Why don't we take a look? I mean, do you really want to play the Doom Lords? No, you do not. No, you do not. Matter of fact, I have my old version in here on this side. And over here, we just got done painting our new version of our Chaos team. Yes. Chaos has made an appearance. They were just right over here, so I figured we're going to... Instead of keeping them in the old boxes, the new boxes don't have any slots, so I just cut up the new boxes. And I think it's best to keep them like this. There we go. All right, so we are going to be seeing the Doom Lords, or Chaos. Where are they going to be going? As all we see is my head, man. 3. Whoa! What a huge first round matchup. This could be very destructive. Chaos versus the Orcs. Whew. Wow. 2 powerhouses. This is the bracket of death right here. The bracket of death. Wow, that's a matchup. That's a matchup if ever I seen one. All right. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Who is going to be next? Well, folks, it is the High Elves. The High Elves. The High Elves are going to be making an appearance at the Arena Dome. The High Elves. Where will those elves go? High Elves. 6. No, they can't go there. We have to keep rolling. 8. No, we're going to have to keep rolling. And 7. Oh, you want to talk about 2 teams that do not like each other. Oh, how, what a matchup that is going to be. We've already got some really good matchups happening here. Hi, Elves. All right. I couldn't reach up there enough. Don't worry, we'll clean it up. The High Elves. The High Elves and Dwarves. And then you're going to have Chaos and the Orcs. Who's going to come out of that? Whoever comes out of that has to face what's left here. Woo! And either way, it's going to be a Donnybrook. That's for sure. Norsica, we don't have anything figured out for them yet. Let's go. All right. And we've got... Well, it's the human team. The humans. Where are they going to go? 7. No, you can't go there. 2. Oh, you want to talk about classic matchups. You want to talk about some heat. We've got the humans right here. I'm sorry, my head's getting in the way. Humans. Wow. Humans and Norsica. A classic. So now either way, it doesn't matter. We're just going to put the next 2 teams in the slot. We don't have to use this. We don't have to roll. Wow. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see. What have we got left? Okay. Well, there's only 2, but well, it doesn't matter. Well, the other teams are in here too. Oh, you know what that means. Yes, the undead make their appearance. Oh my goodness, the champions of death themselves. Oh, you know, nothing can come of this. There are still a bunch of teams in here that are vying to get into this tournament. You want to try to get that number 1, number 2 seed and get those star player points so you can sit it out a bit, because everybody that's played here is going to reset unless you are 1 or 2. Okay, you keep everything that you get. If you come in the first or second, it's really advantageous to win it all because you're going to get extra points and extra money. Very important, especially if you lose a couple people along the way. Now, who is going to take on the undead? Who has the guts to take on the undead? Well, let's find out. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It is an ogre team. The Mountain Gut Ogre team. Oh my. Ogres versus undead. Did I spell that wrong? I think I did. Hold on. Let's take a look at them. As a matter of fact, we got them right here. The Mountain. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Of course I did. Only I can ruin an entire event, right? Orged. I knew that was wrong. It doesn't matter because what we have here is the Mountain Gutbusters. Ogre Blood Bowl team. And boy, they better bring some peeps. Wow, undead and ogres. Can the undead survive? They do have regeneration. They have a chance to regenerate. Alright, they do have a chance to regenerate. So there's a lot that can go on here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our ogre team here. As you see, yeah, we keep all the vital information in here. Yes, yes. The ogre team. They're here, folks. They're here. And they're ready to party. Problem is, you got 4 of these fantastic ogres. But, you know, when you really think about it, their weakness, and sometimes their strength, is in the little snotlings that they have with them. So, it's going to be an interesting match for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Wow. Against the undead. Really now. Really. Not a game you really want to get into. Alright, so there we go. We have our tournament set. And what we'll do is we will randomly pick a match, and we'll do a match starting next Wednesday, folks. Next Wednesday. So you've got all this happening starting next Wednesday. I'm not going to set a time. We will do it and get it done for sure. I'm really looking forward to getting this up and on the table. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a great tournament. And it's only going to set up for the next edition, which is going to be wide open. Wide open. Because there's going to be a lot of passing. So we're going to move to our tournament board. And I want to show you something that I got in today. Whoa, sorry about that. I'm going to move that out of the way. I got this in from Miniature Market. And, oh, come on. There we go. And this is the Head Coach's Rule and Accessory Pack. Really, really smart money's on the chaos. You know it, RP, because those are my boys. But I play things fairly. All I know, Horns is probably one of the greatest abilities ever. All right, so anyways, you get a lot of really neat stuff in here. I could paint this up if I just might paint it up for the tournament. So this is pretty cool. You get another one of these. What really stands out for me is the small rule book. I really like the fact that if I need something, I'm not sure about something, I can not have this huge book around. This phenomenal cheat sheet. Okay, this is really good. This helps you. It gives you all the sequences, the weather table, kickoff table. So you're walking through the entire thing, and there's a lot of stuff here that's going to help you along the way. Give you your actions, your sequence of play, what happens in certain turnovers, so you can look things up quickly. Your casualty table, earning star player points, which we're going to be doing during these matches. Really a lot of stuff to help here, and then really some smart ways to show you how to pass, all the modifiers that you need, and then the winning tables and the fan factor changes that you're going to have to do. So yeah, definitely a big help here, having this, and this is like gold to me. The other thing that was really neat in this little pack here was, especially when you play with big guys, you're going to have really stupid, you're going to have bonehead, which is always fun. Okay, rooted, which means they don't go anywhere. Instead of having players, you can have a team apothecary on the side, which is cool. And these are really cool re-rolls. I really like these re-roll tokens. So you're actually going to be able to use these. So I'm pretty excited about it. And then if somebody's prone, you could put something, or stunned. There's different things. It's always nice to bribe somebody. Weather, so you don't forget the weather. Your turns, first half, second half. That way you know. And touchdowns scored, which is great. So you have some really neat things here. And then what I really like, and what I'm going to do, is I'm going to laminate a couple of these just for basic play. Maybe I'll take and laminate 8 of these, or I'll just copy them. Yeah, I'll take one to work, and I'll make a bunch of copies of these, and then what I'll do is laminate them for each team. Or I can be not such a cheapo and take and make a bunch of copies of it in color, and then just fold it up and put it in everybody's box, so we always have the team and their names and stuff like that. Really neat. I love this part because it reminds me of the old one, where you keep track of all their stats and everything like that. One thing that it doesn't have that we used to do is we used to have how many squares they went. So how many squares is yardage, more or less. So just really some neat stuff here. And then on the back here of the sheet, fame, inducements taken, all the opponents that you face. So that's always fun to keep track of, depending on the season that you're playing, how you're going to play your season. Usually I like to keep tournaments and stuff like that and things like that on these. So getting a nice big thick fat boy of this doesn't hurt. And really a nice little thing I found at Miniature Market, since I wanted to make sure that I had everything possible for this, because this is going to be quite the undertaking and a lot of fun for sure. So if you are interested in having a coach's kit, to go into the games that you go play with your friends, to be able to carry this with you and have it with you, it's really a nice little set to have. You could paint up your things to go the way you want them to go. All right. So there you have it. Let me just come up top here. Okay, there we go. So basically, we're all set, ready to go. We're going to be starting next week. I was thinking of maybe doing a half of football just to make sure my cameras are right. I decided to take a couple of different angles that I'm going to do, And I think that it'd be better so you can see really what's going on. So maybe I'll do that and just test it out. I've got a bunch of things to do. I've just been waiting for this thing to go away, and it's finally gone away. So we got our teams all set. I'll decide what game on Monday that we'll play, and I will set it up for Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to run this on Twitch and on whatchamacallit. Geez, the Wood Elves didn't get in. The Dark Elves didn't get in. Thinking about it, the Halflings didn't get in. I'm trying to think what other teams didn't get in. Skaven didn't make it. Skaven are deadly too. Skaven are deadly. Very deadly. So there you go. That I think pretty much we covered it all. Greenskins is offense to orcs and trolls. Gotta change the names. Greenskins is offensive. Oh, Sean Thompson telling Troll that you can't, that ain't right. You gotta call them what they are, the gouged eye. We have 2 orc teams too. We have the gouged eye, and then what's the other team I have? Oh, I have a red and yellow team. One, I think we call them the Gork Raiders, and the other ones are the Mork Madmen or something like that. So we have 2 different orc teams because there's 2 different tribes. It's awesome. All right. Wow, nice. I got this all wrapped up in a half hour. If you guys got any questions, now's the time to do it. We did the draw. We showed you some cool stuff that you can get at our good friends at Miniature Market. This is a nice little set, and it's not expensive. It's a nice thing to have. You can have plenty of sheets and all the nice little knickknacks that you can keep with your team and really go. We've got some awesome matchups for sure. The Humans in Norsica. That's an interesting matchup. Undead and Ogres. I just see a lot of Snotlings getting crushed. High Elves, Dwarves, an old classic matchup. And then I really think the matchup of the round is Chaos and Orcs. I mean, that's a bloodbath looking to happen. Chaos and Orcs. You know that is just going to be hard hitting. We're going to need some extra refs involved, and we do have refs, a matter of fact. We're going to play the next tournament, the one that's going to have new rules, will have star players. So whatever money is generated, they do have a chance to buy star players, and they can buy star players along the way in this one too. So don't be surprised if you see a team get by and all of a sudden they hire a couple mercenaries. It may just help them advance to the next round. And what's more important than that? Not much, that's for sure. You're going to have some really great players come along. Can you imagine if Harlequins had a team? You never be able to catch them. They just leap over you. Well, it would be interesting, but the elves are very, very fast. Them and the Skaven, they fly, and you got to be able to ground them out. That's why, you get some of these power teams that look to hit and hit quickly. Slows them down real quick. Will come down to who can punt the gnome the further. Oh, that's so stupid. Do the new factions have teams like Tau and Tyrannid? No, that's 40k stuff. Really, it really is going to come down. I don't know what they're going to have as far as new factions, but I would think they bring back stuff. I even have Chaos Dwarves that are going to have a chance to be involved in this. So we've got a lot of unique teams that a lot of people haven't seen before. A few human teams. What is it? 3 or 4 elf teams. And I've got 2 other teams that I just purchased that I haven't put together yet. the Midheim Maulers, and the Underworld Creepers. So, you're going to see those maybe in that as well. It's all fantasy-based, Sean. It's definitely all fantasy-based. So, we're going to have a good variance of things. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it and stick with us. I promise you won't be disappointed, and we'll have a lot of fun with this. And we'll give you some incredible angles. And those of you that aren't familiar with Blood Bowl, you're really going to learn a lot, because I will take my time to explain it as best as I can, so you feel you feel part of it. So there you go. I'm glad to be back. I was glad to get this in very quickly. Are there demonites in chaos? That's a great question. Let me take a look. I do have the big boy supplement here. Just give me a moment. That's a great question. I'm going to read off some of the teams that we have. I do have my Almanac, which has Season 1 and Season 2 here. All right. There we go. You have to have all the stuff. Let's see. I'm going to go back to the teams here. There are some historical. The Orkland Raiders. They were a big team back in the day. Okay, star players. And Celestial Comments. The Chaos All-Stars, my boys. I can't show favoritism. Alright, hold on here. I'm almost to it. See, here I was thinking I was getting out of here quick. Alright, there are a lot of unique teams. And you can get some of them from Forge World. Okay, so you have Chaos Renegade teams, okay? What those are humans, goblins, orcs, Skaven, and dark elves that are tainted with chaos. So you can have them on the team. There's the dark elf team. There's the dwarf team. There's the Elven Union. Goblin teams. They are brutal sometimes, as squishy as they are. You have the high elf teams. You have your human team. You have your Nurgle team. Okay. Orc team. Skaven team. Underworld Denizen team. Which is full. You can have a bunch of goblins, Skaven, and troll. Always important to have a troll. Wood elf team. Amazon. Chaos Dwarf team, which they're just brutal. Teams of Legend. Chaos Chosen, which I usually play. Halfling team. The Chimeri Tomb Kings Blood Bowl team. Lizard Man team. Norse team. They actually made it in. Necromantic team. Okay. Necromantic Horror team, excuse me, which is part of an undead team. Shambling undead team. Ogre team. And vampire team. So vampires are brutal in this league. So no demon team. I thought there was in the old series. I thought there was a demon team. I don't remember. I'm just looking here. Vampire teams are just so it's really helpful to have this because it gives you everything. Chaos team does have a Demonot cheerleaders, yeah, but it's not a team. But you can have. There is an Amazon team, and there are a bunch of different other type of teams. So there's a lot of teams that you can choose from and really build around. It really depends on what you want to do. I have a couple of teams. I believe I have a vampire team too. I have the old vampire team. Sometimes I'll pull in the older teams. The newer teams are nice. They're the plastic. They're very detailed. But the old metal teams are just I don't know. They're very cool. I guess the closest you got to Slaanesh are the Dark Elves. Yeah, that's pretty true, Sean. I'm sure you're going to see a lot more different type of stuff as this system really starts getting going with the next edition. I'm sure they're not going to make you go buy a ton of new models, to replace your old teams, but I bet you they come out with a lot more teams. You'll see the Amazons. You're going to see a lot more. We've got the Plague Bearer team. I got so much. I got so much Blood Bowl. I mean, I could sit here and just play Blood Bowl every single day and not play the same team for a month. Just really, really one of my favorite games of all time. So I hope you'll join us for the event. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think you'll really, really enjoy this. All right, listen. I've gone 35 minutes. We're back, though. All right? Our channel is back to where it should be and how it should be. You're going to be seeing a lot of great stuff. I have so many things planned, but I've been waiting for this copyright strike to go, to be honest with you. And now that it's gone officially as of today, my channel is no longer held down. And we will be able to reach everybody that we hope to reach. All right, listen. Enough about that. Catching this at the end. Is there a new edition coming, and are they attaching it to AOS? Well, Sean, to be honest with you, there is a new edition coming. They're making some rule changes. I don't know if they're attaching it to AOS. That would be very, very interesting. As long as you kept all the old stuff. Now, it's still a human team and still, an orc team. I just wonder if they'll have other teams with it as well. Steph, what's up, my brother? Came in right at the end. All right. Watch it back. I'm sure you won't be disappointed with it. That's for doggone sure. Listen, I love you all. It's great to be back. I needed to rest, number one. I also got a lot done while I could. And I feel very confident in where we're going now that we have our strike gone. We're going to change some things up and just have a lot of fun. I mean, that's all. You're not going to be seeing all the newest and latest and greatest of things. You're just going to be seeing some stuff and having a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoy it. All right. All of you, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you probably tomorrow, as we'll probably do a half or maybe a whole game of Blood Bowl. We'll show you the new angles and get you ready for the tournament. If you haven't seen this, we drew the teams for the tournament. So just go back and you could see all the first round matches that are already lined up. And boy, there are some Donnybrooks in there. I think you're going to have a good time with it. All right. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we shall see you soon. Be good, everybody. Gonna give it a second. Okay. I'm watching myself.